National Forest Policy, 1988. The objective of this policy is to ensure environmental stability and ecological balance, which includes atmospheric equilibrium vital for the sustenance of all life forms. To ensure environmental stability and ecological balance, which includes atmospheric equilibrium vital for the sustenance of all life forms. Now, let's delve into the key provisions of this policy. 1. Forest cover. Increase forest and tree cover to 33% of the total land area. 2. Sustainable management. Conserve the country's biological diversity and restore the ecological balance. 3. People's participation. Encourage people's participation in forest management through joint forest management committees. 4. Afforestation. Promote afforestation and tree planting programs, especially on degraded and unproductive lands. 5. Forest-based industries. Encourage forest-based industries to plant trees to meet their raw material needs. 6. Wildlife conservation. Protect wildlife and their habitats through the creation and maintenance of protected areas such as national parks and wildlife sanctuaries. 7. Non-timber forest products. Promote the sustainable harvesting and marketing of non-timber forest products to benefit local communities. National Water Policy, 2002. The objective of this policy is to ensure the sustainable management of water resources. The objective of the National Water Policy is to develop, conserve, utilize, and manage the country's water resources in a sustainable and equitable manner. The key provisions of the National Water Policy include the following. 1. Water resource planning. Integrated planning and management of water resources for various uses, ensuring sustainability and equity. 2. Water allocation priorities. Prioritization of water use for drinking, irrigation, hydropower, ecology, agro-industries, navigation, and other uses. 3. Efficient water use. Emphasis on the efficient use of water through appropriate pricing and incentives for conservation. 4. Groundwater management, regulation and sustainable use of groundwater resources to prevent overexploitation and depletion. 5. Water quality measures to prevent and control water pollution to ensure the provision of clean and safe water. 6. Drought and flood management, development of strategies for the management of droughts and floods to minimize their adverse impacts. 7. Water harvesting, promotion of rainwater harvesting and the development of infrastructure for water storage and recharge. National Environmental Policy, 2006. To promote sustainable development through the conservation of environmental resources and the maintenance of ecological balance. 1. Environmental conservation. Conservation of critical environmental resources such as forests, wildlife, wetlands, rivers and lakes. 2. Pollution control. Prevention and control of pollution through regulatory measures, technological innovations and the promotion of cleaner production processes. 3. Environmental governance. Strengthening environmental governance through decentralization, public participation and transparency in decision-making processes. 4. Sustainable development. Integration of environmental concerns into developmental planning and decision-making processes. 5. Climate change. Addressing the challenges of climate change through mitigation and adaptation strategies. 6. Biodiversity conservation. Protection and conservation of biological diversity through the establishment of protected areas and conservation programs. 7. Environmental education. Promotion of environmental education, awareness and capacity building to enhance public understanding and participation in environmental conservation. 8. Regulatory reforms. Simplification and strengthening of environmental regulations to ensure effective compliance and enforcement. 9. Economic instruments. Use of economic instruments such as subsidies, taxes, and incentives to promote environmental conservation and sustainable practices. Conclusion. These policies collectively aim to promote the sustainable management of India's natural resources, ensuring ecological balance, environmental conservation, and equitable resource use for the benefit of current and future generations.